All right, thanks, guys. Baltimore takes on the Yankees, 105 Eastern, first pitch in New York. The Yankees are the $3 favorites. Total was 9, down to 8.5. Cobbs for the O's, Haps for the Yankees. Now, this was a great move for both the Yankees and J. Happ. New York's 8-1 in J. Happ starts since acquiring him. They're also winning 88% of their ball games played at the current price point. 12-6 of the over in these teams' head-to-head matchups thus far on the season. Give me the Yankees run line and the over 8.5 in this one. And with that said, welcome to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Sunday's MLB action. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Packages begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now, open up your browser, and just type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You make it all worth it. And with all that said and done, let's go ahead and jump right back into some more lines and personal leans. All starts are Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Tampa Bay. That's the Rays at the Blue Jays, 107 Toronto. The Rays are the $1.70 favorites. Total is 8. 10-cent fade of Tampa in the early going here. Snell's for Tampa. Baruki's back for Toronto. Toronto's really struggled with Tampa this year, just 5-10 in their head-to-heads with the Rays. Tampa's also gone 19-9 when Blake Snell takes the bump. Now 11 out of 15 head-to-head matchups stayed under the total between these two. Give me the Tampa Bay Rays and the under 8 runs in this one. Next game, Royals-Tigers, 110 Detroit. The Tigers are $1.20, totals 8.5. 10-cent move toward Detroit. Keller's for KC, Norris for Detroit. The Tigers are winless 0-5 in their games where Daniel Norris made the start. KC's actually gone 10-8 in their head-to-head matchups with the Tigers this season. 11-7 to the under in these teams' 18 meetings this season. Give me the underdog Royals and the under 8.5 in this one. Next game, Reds-Marlins, 110 Miami. The Reds are $1.25, totals 8. Nickel move toward Cincy. Lorenzen's for the Reds. Trevor Richards for the Marlins. Miami's taken 4 out of 6 head-to-head matchups with Cincy. The Reds are just 37% away from home this year. 5 out of 6 games between these squads stayed under the total. Give me the underdog Marlins and the under 8 runs in this one. Next game, Phillies-Braves, 135 Atlanta. That game is currently off the board. Next game, Mets-Nationals, 135 Washington. The Nationals are $1.30, totals 9. Nickel move toward Washington. Matz is for New York. Fetty's for the Nationals. Washington's 58-49 as the favorite this season. New York's won just 11 of 33, played at the current price point. New York's also 17-10 to the over on the road when the line was 9 or higher. Give me the Nationals outright and the over 9 runs in this one. Next game, Brewers-Pirates, 135 Pittsburgh. The Brewers are $1.20, totals 8. Miley's for Milwaukee. Kingham's for the Pirates. Pittsburgh continues to have success over these Brewers this season. 12-6 straight up versus Milwaukee. Pittsburgh's also 44-35 in their games at home. Now, total-wise, I feel like this one's going to get over the total. It's just a gut instinct. So give me the underdog Pirates in the over. 8 runs in this one. Next game, Angels-Astros, 210 Houston. The Astros are the $2.10 favorites in this one. Totals 8. Skaggs is for Los Angeles. Morton's for Houston. Los Angeles is just 6-12 against Houston this year. The Angels are also just 14% in their games at the current moneyline price. Just 7 out of 18 head-to-head matchups actually got over the total between these two ball clubs. Give me the Astros run line and the under 8 runs in this one. Next game, Cubs-White Sox, 210 guaranteed rate field. The Cubs are the $2 favorites in this one. Totals 8.5. 30-cent move toward the Cubbies already. Hendricks for the Cubs. Rodon's for the White Sox. The Sox are actually 9-8 when Rodon makes the start. The Cubs have dropped 2 out of their last 3 and 3 out of their last 6. Losses to the Reds, D-backs, and White Sox, respectively, in that span. Now, total-wise, 4 out of 5 head-to-head matchups between these teams got over the total. Give me the underdog White Sox catching $1.65, $1.70 at some shops, and the over 8.5 in this one. Next game, Giants Cardinals 215 St. Louis. The Cards are the $2.05 favorites, total 7.5. 30-cent move towards St. Louis already. Suarez for San Fran, Michaelis for St. Louis. The Cards are 22-8 when Miles Michaelis makes the start. San Francisco's won just 28 of 70 ball games as the official road underdog. St. Louis is 75% to the over at home when the line's 7.5. Give me the Cardinals run line and the over 7.5 in this one. Mariners Rangers 305 Texas. The Mariners are $1.35, totals 10.5. LeBlanc for Seattle, Perez for the Rangers. The Rangers have won just 3 of 13 ball games where Perez made the start. They've also won just 27 of 73 versus teams over 500 this year. Marty Perez starts did go 9-4 to the over thus far in the season as well. Give me the Mariners outright in the over 10.5 in this one. Twins Athletics 405 Oakland. The A's are $1.85. Total was 9 down to 8.5. Nickel fade of Oakland in the early going. Gibson's for Minnesota. Cahill's for the Athletics. Oakland's been very dominant against these Twins this season. 5-1 in their 6 meetings thus far. The Twins, on the other hand, have won just 17 of 55 as the official road underdog. Just 2 out of 6 head-to-head meetings between these teams actually got over the total. Give me the A's outright and the under 8.5 in this one. Next game, Padres-Dodgers, 410 Los Angeles. The Dodgers are the $2.35 favorites in this one. Total 7.5. Nickel move toward L.A. in the early wagering. Lucchese's for San Diego. Ryu's for Los Angeles. The Dodgers are $7.50 in their games at the current moneyline price. San Diego's won just 5 of 18 head-to-head matchups with L.A. These teams are 11-7 to the over in their 18 meetings as well. Give me the Dodgers run line in the over 7.5 in this one. Next game, Rockies Diamondbacks 410 Arizona. The D-backs somehow are the $1.15 favorites. Totals 8. Nickel move toward Arizona as well. Freeland's for the Rocks, Godley's for the D-backs. Now, I've been fading Arizona all weekend on my Patreon page, and they've certainly been cashing in. I think in big part to their recent sputter toward the home stretch here. I also think I can credit my success fading Arizona to their record against winning ball clubs as well. Arizona's won just 17 of 46 games taking on winning ball clubs this year. They're also just 481 in their games at Chase Field. Now, total-wise, Godley starts win 18-12 to the over so far in the season. Give me the underdog Rockies once again. And the over 8 runs in this one. Next and final game for the show, prime time. Red Sox Indians, 7:08 Cleveland. The Bo Sox are $1.15, totals 9.5. Nickel moved toward Boston already. Hector Velasquez is for the Red Sox. Adam Plutko's for the Indians. Cleveland's just 37% in their games as the home underdog. Boston's won an amazing 73% of their contests when favored themselves. And after playing a couple series against each other this year, just one of these teams' meetings thus far on the season actually stayed under the total. So with all that said and done, I'm going to go ahead and lean toward the Boston Red Sox in the over 9.5 in this one. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me. But before I get out of here, I just want to remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. And with a documented win percentage of 60% for the entire year of 2017, you're costing yourself valuable information each and every day you're not subscribed. Now, packages begin at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well. So once again, please feel free to just quickly hit that pause button right now and just open up your browser. Type in patreon.com/BrockPage. It'll only take you a few seconds. Link is in the description section below. And if you are a current patron of mine and you are watching me right now, if you're watching this program right now, I just can't thank you enough. You make it all worth it. And most importantly, thank you for watching today's program. I hope you enjoyed all this great free information. And I just want to remind you that I am 7-3 on my last 10 picks on Patreon. We've really had a hot week here on 3 separate occasions. I went 2-0 on my picks within a 7-day span. So we've been really getting hot. A lot of happy people on there. And once again, I'm just sharing my personal leans, games that I have in action. You know, I'm not really imploring you to do anything. But, you know, it's great content. It's great information. And, I'm hot right now, so at that point you probably would want to tail me at least for the next couple of days. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed all this great free information on this channel. It'll always be free. I'll never charge it for giving out free leans. And please don't forget to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage.